In this video, I'm taking you with me on a campervan trip from Germany to the Dolomites, stopping at some beautiful spots along the way. I hope you enjoy. We woke up for sunrise this morning after our first night in the campervan, staying beside this beautiful lake here in Austria. It's called Plancy Lake. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's absolutely beautiful. Yesterday we spent the day driving through Germany, so there wasn't really a lot to show you, but today is where the trip really begins, as we'll be in the Dolomites by this afternoon. We've just got to a gorge walk here. It's nice to have a bit of a break from being in the van and have our first proper hike of the trip. We're just at the start of the trail now for the gorge walk, and apparently there's areas where there's almost like a boardwalk literally around the centre of the gorge, meaning we can get right down close to the water. So hopefully it's going to be a really nice walk. It's very short, only about 90 minutes, so it's a nice stopover on the way to the Dolomites. Hello. I can hear the water. We're about halfway through our walk now, and we've just come to this bridge on the gorge with beautiful views either side of us. One side we have a mountain range, and the other side we have a beautiful river. It's absolutely stunning despite the rain. We've just finished our first hike and have now parked up in this cute little town just to find a coffee and do some work on our laptop for a little bit before we make our way down to the Dolomites this afternoon. We've officially crossed the border into Italy now, and the weather is noticeably different here. The sun is shining. It feels nice and warm. We're now on day 2 of our trip, and this morning we've come to the cable cars. We're doing the easy way. We're getting the cable car right to the top, and we'll get a beautiful ridgeline view at the top of the mountain. From the top of the cable car, it's literally just a 10-minute walk to the ridgeline, so it's the most easy hike you could possibly hope for. We just got to Lago di Caresi after spending the afternoon driving down through the south of the Dolomites, and it's absolutely stunning. I've already got a brief sighting of it from up at the car park, and the water's so blue. Let's go down and see. We found a spot on Google Maps for something called the Earth Pyramids. So we've just parked up on the side of the road, and now we're starting the trail towards them. I'm not sure how big they're going to be, but it looked like a cool rock formation, so hopefully we'll get some nice shots there. They are very cool. Look at that. That was a really lovely stop. It's nice to be somewhere where the landscape is so different from where we've been the past couple of days. So I'm really glad that we stopped here. This is a good workout, considering we haven't had a gym here. We're now on Lago di Caresi. We got here quite late, so it's crazy busy right now, but we're planning to come back tomorrow at sunrise anyway. We just booked the parking too late. We're just on our way from Wildsea to Tolleblascher, and we came across this mountain with a cable car and this slide going down alongside it, so we thought it'd be a really fun place to stop. There's a 2-hour wait for the slide, but in the meantime there's a 90-minute loop walk, and we've got this beautiful mountain view behind us, so we're just going to go for a little stroll before we're allowed to go on the scary slide down the mountain.
How long have you been walking?
Such a long way.
Yeah, tired.
Such a hike.
We need water.
sat by the lake eating a little falafel wrap, but I can see why it was a good idea to come in the day because the water doesn't look blue at all now because the sun's not shining on it. We're gonna wake up at sunrise and come down and see how it looks then. We woke up for sunrise this morning and headed down to Lake Braze again and got the iconic shot of all the boats tied up there. But actually in terms of seeing the lake, I think during the daylight from 9 AM onwards, that's kind of best because
That's
otherwise
the pay period.
yeah, because otherwise the water didn't really look as blue as it did when the light was hitting it.
Yeah.
So I'd say if you're wanting to get those blue water shots, actually leaving it a bit later was nicer.
Yeah, I think midday is probably the best time where the sun is right above you
Yeah.
and it's lighting up the whole
The lake
lake.
just looks so blue then.
Yeah.
And now we've basically got a few hours to kill, so we came to a little town. They're all so cute and beautiful here. We found a vegan burger, so we're sat, we've got our chips already, some sweet potato fries, and then at 5 PM we booked the permit to go on the toll road to Kadini and do the hike there. So we basically just got a few hours to
Very exciting. Sunbathe?
enjoy the sunshine.
Yeah.
We just travelled all the way up to Kadini for the main hike that I was really excited about, but there's such low visibility that you literally can't see anything that they've closed the trail because it's not safe to hike. It's nearly 6:30 PM now, so we've still got 3 hours until sunset and the loop is only an hour and a half, so there's potential that it may clear, but there's potential that we'll have to come back another time. We decided to start cooking our dinner in the hope that this fog clears in the next hour. That's basically as long as we can leave it because we need to start the drive back to Germany to drop the camper back at Jack Wolfskin. So I'm just praying something changes in the next hour and we get to do this hike. Unfortunately, the fog didn't lift before it was time to head home, so we couldn't do the Kadini hike this time. But honestly, it just gives me the perfect excuse to come back again in the future.